say that pride comes before a fall. If that's true, then let me warn you, be ready to catch me. Because today I'm proud. Actually, I'm very proud, and I'm very pleased. First, you'll forgive me for starting with a serious comment on such a happy occasion. I want to tell you that I'm proud of us and of our society, that in 2011 we can all meet here and enjoy this wonderful ceremony, this fantastic lunch, and that we can all celebrate together what it all means for Martin, for Andrew and for their relationship. Secondly, I'm very proud to have been asked to support Martin as one of his two best men today. My brother Jonathan successfully got Martin to and through the ceremony, and now the job of speech making falls to me. So I hope that I can live up to Martin's expectations. But most importantly, I'm very proud of my brother Martin, and that's an emotion that I share with all of our family. Frankly, I'm not sure that Martin's always been convinced of how proud we really are about the career choices that he's made. And so I hope that today, by proclaiming it so firmly and so publicly, Martin will have no more doubts on that score. And Martin, you're right. You too can be proud, because you're perfectly suited to what you do. Your colleagues from work, past and present, have so many good things to say about you. Well, mostly. You have the humility and the confidence to get on well with everyone that you meet. And it says so much about you, that you have so many friends in so many places and from so many different walks of life. I've also heard several times, and that's as if I needed telling, that you are held in high regard wherever you go. You're indeed the perfect example of what nowadays is called a people person. You are, though, much more than that, Martin. You're considerate, you're kind, you're a very loving person, and your friends talk about your loyalty and thoughtfulness, and not wishing to put you under any pressure for next year. Lisa told me especially they always look forward to the stockings full of homemade gifts that you give them for Christmas. Now, with all that in mind, Andrew is not going to be embarrassed, I'm sure, if I remind him that he's very lucky to have found you. Now, Andrew's old friend and best man, who, just to confuse you, is also called Adrian, will shortly remind us of Andrew's qualities. But just now, but just now, let me remind you, Martin, that you too are lucky to have found the perfect partner in Andrew. Now, one of the many things about this ceremony and occasion is that it's not overwhelmed by tradition. So I don't, for example, have to find complimentary words to describe some less than drop-dead gorgeous bridesmaids. Now, this freedom means that there's not a long list of things that I'm supposed to say. Nonetheless, at this point, you might think that on behalf of my parents, Malcolm and Val, and the other Moore family members, that I would welcome Andrew into our family. But I'm not going to do that. And actually, there's a very good reason it's not appropriate. And that's because Andrew, charming, kind, funny, I could go on, is already an important and integral member of our family, and has been for a very long time. Our family wouldn't be complete without Andrew. I would, though, like to say how pleased the Moore family are to have a chance to get to know the Mal and Cooper family today. It's a pleasure to meet you all. But if you're thinking this